love this weather. Let's go.
Hey, did you know Avery thinks you're her uncle? I go, who's our brother?
We'll go with it.
Something connected there.
We're going to go with it. Well, I'm pretty sure Katie and Kellen think Phil's their uncle.
There it is. You want to see if you hear me? Okay, can you hear me fine? Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sounds good. All right. Thanks for the help. Bye.
Are you announcing the game too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have to be quiet.
No, you don't have to be quiet.
We'll tell that guy.
We need a 3-second delay?
No. I gotta watch it for myself. It's actually helpful. Let's see.
So why is
They like to be in the middle. I stand way down there. I like sitting on there, and then when they start getting down that way, I'll mosey on down there.
Hey, bro.
Do you think if we stood up for
What's up?
they're actually like spelling something out, or are they just really bad at lines? I think they're really bad at doing lines.
I just need my Woodbury Central jacket.
Oh yeah.
I have gloves. I got them out of my car. So I just got them.
I did.
All right.
First year
Thank
teaching.
you.
Oh yeah, my first year teaching at Whiting, in academic class, they were talking about a big meth bust student at the gas station in Iowa. An undercover materialist wanted like drug dealers to go down there.
Welcome to tonight's Class A game, first round playoff matchup between AHSTW Avoca Vikings and your Woodbury Central Wildcats. The Vikings of Avoca come in at 4-4, coached by Gigi Harris. You're going to see probably a balanced attack based off the stats we've seen so far from Avoca. Haven't really played these. We have no head-to-head competition between Avoca and Woodbury Central Wildcats, so this will be a game breaker for who has the 1-0 in the series, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, your Wildcats come in 7-1 on the season. Coach Kurt Bramer got the Cats back on the tracks last week down at Missouri Valley with a huge win. Kind of expected out of that Missouri Valley's program. Got a win last night over Mapleton, so that was good for them, but the Cats are back on track. Looking pretty good heading into the playoffs, right where they need to be, and getting ready to roll here tonight in Moville. It's a chilly one tonight. Clear skies, but probably going to be the high 30s, low 40s by the time the game gets rolling here in 23 minutes. The Cats are out in the field getting warming up. Avoca has finally taken the field here, so they'll be in white. The Cats will be in their home field blue. Looking for a good game tonight here in Moville, Iowa. So I'll just cover some current stats as going into tonight between the two opponents. Just get this popped up on the screen here. Coming in tonight, the Wildcats and the Vikings of Avoca. As you can see, looking up there on the board right now, the total yards on the year are pretty similar. The Cats looking at total yards at 3,100 yards. Avoca's down at around 2,200 total yards. Balanced attack by both offenses. both quarterbacks have had a lot of success this season. Kyle Sternberg from Avoca is the quarterback. It's over 1,200 yards passing, has a good season going on, it looks like. He relies heavily on Denver Poly. We've seen Denver on the wrestling mat, and he's going to be a competitor. His older brother was one heck of a football as well, and a heck of a wrestler also. So he's going to be a hard-nosed son of a gun, and he's going to really give it everything he's got, every play. I can promise you that, knowing the Pauley family down there in Avoca. Their primary receiver that is leading all yards for Avoca, Braden Lund is his name. So I'm sure the Cats will be keying on him. Going to see a similar offense that we saw against Tri-Center Neola, which Tri-Center had some luck finding some little holes in our defense, but I'm sure Coach Bramer's taking a look at that. And I know, talking to a few of the coaching guys on the coaching staff, they've kind of pointed the finger back at them and took some responsibility, which I think this coaching staff does that a little bit too much. They really put it on themselves, and they really work hard between Coach Locke and Bramer and Coach Klunder and Coach Rogers and Coach Denny. They really believe that their game plan, they put a lot of the pressure on them, and they make a lot of good choices when it comes down to what they're going to do for a defensive and offensive scheme week to week. And that Neola loss was kind of a hiccup in their minds by both sides of the players and the coaches. And I think they've both really looked at that and evaluated what they're going to do here heading into the playoffs. Your Wildcats, led by Dallas Klunder at quarterback. Dallas has had one heck of a year. First-year starter at quarterback, thrown for 1,500 yards. Boy, it's been exciting to watch him. We've had some really good production out of him as far as opening up the run and the pass. Max McGill's back there at running back, doing a real nice job, just bumping right under 1,000 yards rushing for the year. Should hit that mark this year, so as a junior, getting that 1,000 yards is a big statement for him heading into next season as well. But we also, with Paulson back there as well as another option, that's a really 1-2 punch when it comes to our running backs. Carter Blyle has had one heck of a season at wide receiver. He leads the team with 643 yards receiving, I believe. So obviously he's one of the primary receivers, but Caleb and O'Mara and DeStinger and Kruger, and the list goes on and on and on for Schultzen, who we're looking at for options on at receivers. So the Cats are heading in to get a quick pep talk by Coach Bramer before we take the field for the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break here before we go live. We're looking at about 19 minutes before kickoff, so we'll just sit and wait patiently. Probably won't have a band tonight since it's a playoff game. We might have the national anthem by our band. We'll see how that comes out, but we'll play that, and we'll be back here in about 15 minutes to get ready for kickoff.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome to tonight's Class 1A High School State Football Playoffs first round between the Avoca Vikings and the Woodbury Central Wildcats. The Wildcats just took the field here. We're about 9:20 until kickoff. We're going to get rolling here with the national anthem. Exciting night for football. My name's Jeff Klingensmith. I'll be your broadcaster for this evening. Just here in Mobile, Iowa. Beautiful night tonight. Dipping down into the low 40s, probably upper 50s, so it's going to be a great night for football. should see a really good football game tonight. Avoca's a opponent the Wildcats have never seen head-to-head. We do have some common opponents throughout the year, occasionally.
Like to welcome all
but
to
first time we've seen Avoca in the Wildcat, I believe, in the history of Woodbury Central's program.
To our guests, Avoca, Hancock, Shelby, Tennant, Walnut, Viking. A reminder, good sportsmanship a part of competition at Woodbury Central. In addition to our players and coaches pursuing victory with honor, we invite all of our spectators
just running
to
through the season. Avoca has a couple common opponents with Woodbury Central. First game of the year, Avoca played IKM Manning and beat IKM Manning to 20-16, so that was a really good win for Avoca. Then in early October, they played Logan Magnolia, an opponent we had week 2, I believe it was. They got beat by Logan 20-49. So I would say the Logan game probably is a tough opponent. They've really come probably along a lot further than when we saw them early in the season. I've heard that both their defensive ends, Rex Johnson from Logan, who's a D1 recruit going to Wyoming, has really started to play really well this season. So Logan will be an opponent that I'm excited to see down in the playoffs if we can get there and get a rematch with them. And I think that night Woodbury Central left some points on the board, and I'm sure Logan's feeling like they didn't give their best effort that night. So I think that would be a heck of a rematch for the Wildcats if we get to that point where we get to see Logan and Magnolia again. But tonight we got to take care of business against Avoca. Other than that, their season consisted of playing Earlham, who they lost 40-7. Southwest Valley, who's also in the playoffs, they lost 12-14. Mount Air, they lost 25-6. Beat Oakland Riverside, who was on a roll there for a while in working up the rankings, and then they took a couple losses, and obviously one of them was to Avoca. They beat Sydney 44-6 for their, and then lost to Avoca, and then came back and beat a St. Albert's 20-17.
Number 16, Aiden O'Mara.
Band's coming across now. We're going to take a quick time out here and listen to the national anthem. We'll be right back after the national anthem and run through some starting lineups here for the Wildcats and get this ball game rolling.
Offensive line number 52, Andrew Martin. Offensive line number 54, Blaze Sanford.
Welcome back. Wildcats marching band played a wonderful national anthem there. Going to go through some starting lineups for the Wildcats on offense here. Get this up on the board. This is preliminary. It's stayed pretty consistent for the year, but for the Wildcats, we're going to have Carter and Caleb Bly on the slots. Both seniors both of them have great seasons so far this season. Dallas Klunder will be at quarterback. Like I said earlier, he's passed for over 1,500 yards. They've split ends. Aiden O'Mara and Kyan Schultzen have taken over both of those roles. Max McGill at running back. Close to 1,000 yards rushing. I think it's 903 is where he's at. On the line, Chase Copeland, Blaze Sanford, Caleb Morgan, Levi Davis, and Carter Plone round out your offensive line. So the Cats' offense has been high production. We've scored pretty high-power offense and can make some things happen in a hurry. So looks like we're going out to take the toss here real quick. I'm going to pull up the defensive lineup starters for the Wildcats. I'm sure they're going to be in a 4-4 tonight to start the game. I don't see anything that would change on that for the Wildcats. So linebacker Luke Paulson and Caleb Lyle. D-ends will have Drew Klunder, or defensive back will be Drew and Eric McGill. Dallas and Aiden O'Mara will be out at the defensive ends. Kyan Schultzen will be playing linebacker along with Max McGill. I would imagine we'll see Christian Kruger back at safety, and Andrew Martin and Carter Plone handling the interior. So we're going to get rolling here real quick. Get this thing cleared, get the screen cleared off, and get the opening kickoff for the Wildcats. So first round playoff game here. The District 8 had 4 qualifiers for the playoffs. Logan Magnolia was second in the district. The Wildcats won the District 8 with a 7-1 record, handing Logan their only loss. Logan's hosting IKM Manning and Tri-Center Neola are both playing away today. Tri-Center Neola is playing at Hartley Melvin Sanborn, and IKM Manning is playing up at South O'Brien. Both of those games are going to be highly contested ball games. I believe they should be really, really good football games between both of those opponents that they're facing there. I think I kind of look at, there's a poll out there that kind of gives you some predictions of the ball games. BC Moore poll is kind of what it is, and he was calling those games pretty much a home field advantage was the difference, is what you were looking at there. So. But tonight we're here for the Wildcats. We have 40 seconds before kickoff. We're going to get rolling. Looks like the Cats will be receiving. So we'll have our high-powered offense on the field to take the reception. Back deep are the Blyle twins, number 3 and 7. Caleb and Carter Blyle are back deep for the Wildcats.
Headlights in the end zone. Please cut the headlights in the end zone.
Going to have to double duty here for a second.
Please cut the headlights behind the scoreboard.
So pardon my camera duties and the announcing. It might take me a few minutes. My wife assists me on the duties with the camera roll, but she was setting up for an after prom movie night that they're going to do after the game for the kids to raise money for our after prom that we have in April. So we've had a busy afternoon here, setting up for this podcast, and then her setting up for that movie that they're going to do tonight for the kids. So should be a good time for them after the game to enjoy. Hopefully the Cats get heading in the right direction with the first round playoffs here. So. Avoca is set to kick off. Wildcats are ready to return. Number 11 for Avoca is kicking off. That is Aiden Akers is his name. looks like Carter Blau with the reception. He's right up the middle, He breaks it open. He's going down the side. He's going to take this. Is he going to outrun Eric Akers? No, he's not. He's going to be down at the 20-yard line. He is going to be down at the 20-yard line, and I got to apologize. My filming is terrible, and I hope my camera lady gets here in a hurry, but the Cats will take the field here. Great return by Carter Blau. Way to start the football game. Set the tone for the Cats.
21-yard line.
Cats will be no huddle here. Dallas Klunder will be at quarterback. Max McGill, Aiden O'Mara out here to the near side. We got trips to the right.
Klunder calls the signal.
Going to have him run. Max McGill with the run here right up the middle. He's a good for 10 yards. Right side. Down to the 5. Looks like about down to the 6-yard line for the Wildcats. Great run by Max McGill. Tell you what, you give Max a hole, he's going to take advantage of that. So great run, Max McGill. Cats will go no huddle most of the night tonight. Put a lot of pressure on the defense like they always do. Another run by Max. Looks similar play call there. Maybe a gain of 1, it looks like.
Aiden Martin. Gain of about 2, 3rd and 5. Excuse me, 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and goal from the 5 for the Wildcats. Trips right again. O'Mara here to the near side. Klunder's going to keep it.
Klunder
nice gain. Down to the 2, it looks like. He'll be down to the 2. What? They did not call it dead. I don't know what they had going on there.
A host of Vikings on the stop.
I thought the ball was dead on the 2-yard line, but
looks like it's about the half-yard line. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for the Cats here. We're going to have an offsides by the Wildcats.
Flag on the play. Illegal procedure
for the Cats. Going to cost them 5 yards. So it's going to be
5.5-yard line.
Going to be 3rd and 5. It looks like we were down on the half-yard line. So this angle's kind of tough to see exactly where we're at, but 3rd and 5 nonetheless. Cats are ready to go. Puts it in the end zone. Oh, just missed by number 7, Caleb Blau.
Carter Blau, incomplete.
Oh, no, that was Carter. I thought that was Caleb, so that was Carter. Nice play calling there by the Wildcats.
Morgan over the ball for the Wildcats.
Just
Under
missed
calls
that.
the signal.
Right in the corner of the end zone. On the bad side of the field for the Wildcats. If you ask me, it feels like we fall off the face of the earth on that corner of our field. So another pass here, Kyan Schultzen, and he's going to be in for 6. Nice play there. Great play calling by the coaches. Kyan Schultzen for the touchdown. Great pass by Dallas Klunder. That is really tough to stop.
9:54. Wildcats 6.
Paulson will be the kick for the extra point here.
0 extra point attempt upcoming. Snap and the kick.
Kick is no good. So the Cats will lead 9:54 left in the first. We're going to head to a quick commercial break here. Cats score on the opening drive, 6-0. Head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 30.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Cats is out 6-0, 9:54 left in the first quarter. Opening drive, we had a great return by Blyle down to the 20-yard line, and then a great pass connection from Dallas to Kyan Schultzen for 6 from about the 5-yard line. So Cats are ready. Paulson's ready to kick off. Kicks it deep down to number 11, Eric Akers.
11, Gravy.
Great tackle by the Wildcats. Who was that?
Brought down by number 17 for the Wildcats, Colby Gilbert.
Colby Gilbert, a sophomore. Great play by Colby. Great job. Nice to see him get in the action there.
Vikings will have the ball.
Cats are on the field. Looks like they are in the 4-4 like we expected.
Line, 1st and 10.
Starting lineup stays pretty out. Actually, we're in a 4-3. 2 high safeties.
For the Vikings.
Caleb Blyle and Kruger are back deep. So took a linebacker out and added another safety. So
get to the fullback.
Great way to come
off
up there
the
by
side. Number 32,
Kruger.
the ball carrier.
CJ Kruger comes up. That was Pauly on the carry. They're going to rely heavily on Pauly. That last name is a kind of a typical last name for a running back down in Avoca. His brother Gabe Pauly was a heck of a wrestler. Denver wrestles as well. Great wrestler. So we're going to see our dose of the Pauly tonight, I'm sure. Pauly again with the handoff. Off to the right side. Great job by Blyle.
Brought down.
Caleb Blyle came up from the free safety
58.
Position, and
Kruger
was up there as well. Plone was in on that tackle, and McGill as well. So a host of Wildcats were over there making a play there. Avoca's trips to the right here. They have pretty much the same offensive setup as the Wildcats. Kyle Sternberg is Cats are great play by the Wildcats.
O'Mara for the first.
O'Mara with the tackle there. It's going to be 4th and 5, 4th and 7 it looks like.
Up 4th down for the Viking.
Carter Blyle's going to be back to punt.
Deep for the Wildcats, number 7, Caleb Blyle.
Caleb Blyle's back for the Cats.
Roby to punt for the Vikings.
It's the twins' grandma's 93rd birthday. If we can give her a shout out.
Nice punt.
Cats aren't going to return this here. I got my camera lady showing up here, and she's telling me about a birthday announcement that I'll throw out there at halftime. But we're focused on football right now. We'll deal with birthday celebrations here at halftime, and I'll get the exact information on who I need to give the props out there. I think it's a pretty special one for a couple players out here on the field tonight, so I'll be sure to get back to that. So Cats are back on the offense. No huddle. Dallas Klender in shotgun. Trips to the right. Christian Kruger out here. Nice block by Kruger. Great block by Kruger. McGill, great run by McGill. Gain of 7 on the play for McGill. Cats are back in no huddle.
About 8, 2nd and a short 2.
Like I said last couple weeks ago when we had the broadcast, this puts a lot of pressure on a defense when you don't go no huddle, and usually we try to get this thing going on high tempo once we get a chance to see what their defense is set up. So Klender's back, pump fake. He's going to have Schultzen going down the sidelines. He's going to hit Schultzen a gain of about 23 on the play, down to the Avoca Vikings 40-yard lines.
40 for a first down, Wildcat.
Great throw by Dallas Klender there. Great throw. Cats are going to go a little high tempo here. See if they can keep this ball rolling. Klender's already got the call. There he is, wide open down to the left side. Max McGill, great gain. It's going to be a gain of 23, it looks like. Well, we're down to the 12-yard line, so it's about a gain of 27, 28 yards. Great run by Max McGill.
Down to about the 12-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Wildcats. Trips right. C.J. Kruger over here to the near side of the field, going to run Max McGill again. Max is following a great Plone block. Way to lead there. Plone pulled out there. I believe it was Plone there, pulling out to the right side.
Gain of about 9, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Carter Plone. He's done a heck of a job pulling on and lead blocking for Max McGill this season. So see that coming from both sides. So when we run that play to the left, you'll see both sides. Right now we have Jake Oford in there on the right tackle. So we're going to keep it. Dallas Klunder
off the right
looking to get the first down and be first and goal from about the 3, it looks like.
Aiden Martin on the stop.
Looks like the officials are going to call for a measurement. So get a quick measurement here by the officials. Might be 3rd down and really short, or we could have got a first down out of that. So looks like it's going to be 3rd and inches for the Wildcats here with the ball on the 6-yard line. I would imagine the Cats won't do anything too fancy here. Just take care of business and get a first down to have 4 downs to play with. Dallas called for it. Did not get anybody to jump, so Coach Rogers gave him the play, and they're going to give him a dose of Max McGill, and McGill dives for the touchdown and gets it. Great run by Max McGill. Great run. There's 6. That was Cats will be leading 12-0. 5:34 left in the first. Paulson out for the extra point here. Hopefully he can get this thing back on track to get a 13-0 lead.
Extra point attempt is
good. So the Cats will lead 13-0 with 5:34 left in the first. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We will be back in 30.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
4:02 left in the first. 13-0 Wildcats lead. I think I had it on mute there for that last series, so I apologize. Paulson's in. Great run by Paulson. Gain of 5 for Paulson. Going to be right at the 30. Luke Paulson's been a great asset to give Max McGill a little break. We do not fall off much there with Luke. A lot of teams would be real happy to have Luke as their first option, and we're fortunate enough to have him as our 1-2 punch when we're looking at running backs. So Dallas is going to keep it.
By Plunder.
He's going to have a gain of, it looks like we're going to have a gain of 3 there. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Number 55 on the initial Heller. Bring up 3rd and
Cats are
1.
rotating receivers quite a bit here. Distinger's down on that far side. Caleb and Carter are also far side. Here on the near side is O'Mara. Him and Kruger have been rotating back and forth. Kyan usually plays that far side, but doing a nice job. Nice pitch. Nice pitch option. Paulson's with the first down. Great gain. Looks like a gain of 15 for the Wildcats. Great run. Great option by Dallas. It's been a great option for Dallas being able to run that and really get that D-end or the outside linebacker to pull in on him. Hold it long enough to just to get him that D-end to commit or that linebacker to commit, and gives that running back a good option to get down the field. So Plunder's back again. We're staying trips right. One receiver to the near side here. It's a pass play, pump fake by Clunder. He's going deep. He's going deep. It is caught by Blyle. Carter Blyle with we're looking at a 53-yard touchdown by Carter Blyle. The Cats are going up 19-0 with 2:20 left in the first. They are playing really good football tonight. That was a wonderful pass by Dallas Clunder. Just waited it out, let some separation there by Blyle get there and just put it right on the spot. Great catch, great throw. The Cats' offense is really, really looking good tonight. Paulson with the kick. It is up and good. So the Cats looking at 20-0. 2:20 left in the first. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. 2:20 left in the first. Just Cats are really looking good. We'll be back in 30.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome back. Cats are ready to kick off, up 20-0, 2:20 left in the first quarter. Paulson with the kick, going to kick it to the near side. Scheffler with the return, number 1, Scheffler.
Taking it over to the far
He's getting a nice return. Nice return by Scheffler. They're going to have the ball around the 37-yard line. They've got a flag over here on about the 50. There's a flag on the 50. Let's see what they call. It's on Avoca, on the Vikings. I think it's unsportsmanlike. So that's probably going to be a 15-yarder. 15-yard penalty on the Vikings, so hopefully there's not a lot of frustrations that's already started by the Vikings, but I'm sure Coach Bramer will keep the Cats' composure in check, and it's really important for our kids just to play football and not let all the emotions like that get involved, because this is the important stretch. Cats are lined up, 4-3, 2 high safety. Quick pitch out to Pauly.
On the pitch.
Cats are all over that. Christian Kruger is just coming hard as can be from that free safety position. Great job.
And Kruger all in on the tackle.
Great, great.
Gain of about
Job by the
1,
Wildcats.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. 1:45 left in the first quarter.
Kegel over the ball for the Vikings.
Pass for Avoca.
Ball
Nice
to
play.
number
Nice play.
44, Lund.
Great job, Drew Klender. Come up, make that
Brought
play.
down by
Paulson took a little chance at that, went underneath that
Drew
route.
Klunder.
Ooh, we got a couple Cats down
We
here.
have an injured player on the field.
Not sure who that is. First to get up a little slow is Chase Copeland. Looks like Plone might be the other guy. He might have got the wind knocked out of him. Looks like Plone got the wind knocked out of him. He's going to be all right. He's coming off the field, so
Carter
good to see.
Blau, excuse me, Carter Plone coming off on his own power.
Levi Davis in the middle there, along with
That'll bring up
Ofert.
third
So
and about 2 for the Vikings.
O'Mara and Dallas Klunder at the D, playing D end. Kyan Schultzen at linebacker. McGill, Paulson's leading tacklers right now. So had a great season. Oh, movement by Avoca. So it's going to be 3rd and long for Avoca. That puts them in a tough situation. I'm sure they were looking at a running.
A legal procedure.
Trying to get Denver Pauley for a gain there to get a first down to give them a new set of sticks, but it's going to be 3rd and long now. So that puts them behind the sticks, and they're going to have to make a different play call here against the Cats. Cats are going to go in probably play 2 high safety, play hard-nosed on the end. Oh, yeah, they'll play underneath where the corners more than likely. Play 2 high safety here. Cats are putting a lot of pressure on Avoca. That's tough to deal with. O'Mara and Klunder at the D ends have just been tough to deal with for the last 2 seasons. Those kids, they understand their role. When Coach Bramber lets them pin their ears back, it's been difficult for those old linemen to stay with them. So great job. 4th and long for Avoca. Set up the punt. Carter Blau is back to receive. Sitting down around the 40-yard line of the Cats. So Cats are going to have good field position here on this punt return. Good punt by Avoca. He's going to take it. Taking it at the 25-yard. Cats are going to have it about 37, 38-yard line. 18 seconds left in the first. 1st and 10. Wildcats up 20-0.
Right in about the 35-yard line of their own territory where the Wildcats will have it.
Ball's on the 35. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Dallas Klunder back. Hand off to Max McGill. Max McGill come to the near side. Nice stiff arm by Max McGill. Great stiff arm. Gain of 5 on the play. Great job, Max McGill. Max is excited tonight. He's like a little spark plug tonight. So
gain of about 5, 2nd and 5.
Into the first, we're going to be 20-0. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
20, Vikings 0.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. 20-0 as we hit 20-0 for the Wildcats as we head into the second. Like to give a quick thank you to our sponsors to make this broadcast available. Whitetail, FS Repair out of Kingsley, JK Insurance here in Mobile. Some of our sponsors, along with EGR Insurance out of Mobile. Very thankful for them to step up. When we get to the playoffs, they do charge us a fee to be able to do this live broadcast. And I simply put on a simple Facebook message just asking for people to donate. And it was just amazing support we got from everybody. So from individuals to business owners to everybody. So it's great to live in a community where we're so giving back to our kids. And given the opportunity for families far away to be able to view this broadcast, so thankful for that. So Cats are already moving here. There's a flag on the play, 2nd and 6 there for the Cats. Going to be called for holding, and that's going to back the Cats up. So it'll be 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats after the holding call there against the Wildcats.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. It will cost the Wildcats.
That's 2nd and 13.
Bring up 2nd and about 12.
Judgment was a little long there, so sure Coach Klunder up here in the box is going to call a pass play here. We got movement on Avoca, so it's going to be, we're going to get 5 of that back, so 2nd and 8 after that flag.
Offside on the Vikings will cost them 5 yards.
Gives Coach Klunder a few more options here on his play calling as we 2nd and 8.
2nd and
now we can
8.
make some choices on what he wants to do. Singled in from Coach Rogers to to Dallas Klunder. Dallas in shotgun. Going to go to wide receiver screen out here. Blyle. Caleb Blyle's going to have maybe a loss of 1, 3rd and 9. That's what we're going to be looking at.
Chase Peterson. No gain on the play, 3rd down.
Klunder's back again. Klunder to pass. Finds, Aiden O'Mara. That does not happen very often. Aiden O'Mara usually, he has Velcro hands, and boy, he does not miss any of those passes. And I've said it previously, usually when Aiden O'Mara catches that football, you're going to guarantee some extra yards after the catch, and we would add a 1st down. So Cats are going to punt for the first time tonight. Paulson is back to punt for the Wildcats. Looks like they have number 1, Cole Scheffler, back.
Off the side of his foot.
Punt goes off the side of the foot. It's going to be on about the 39-yard line of the Vikings. So not a great punt, but nonetheless, the Wildcat defense has been playing really well. So I don't think Coach Bremer at this point is going to be overly concerned with where that ball lands with the way his defense has played so far. So Cats are going to be sitting in a 4-3. Klunder and O'Mara at the ends. Plone and
Sternberg calls the signal.
Martin's in the interior. Andrews done a really job of handling that interior D-line position. So great job by Klunder. Going to block that ball. He goes back. He's trying to get his own interception there. Dallas Klunder. What a play. Great job.
Incomplete.
Great job by Dallas Klunder.
2nd and 10.
That's not the first time I've seen that out of Dallas. That's happened a few. Last year he was pretty stubborn at that DM position, and this year is no different. So going to miss seeing him and O'Mara at the DN position next year, but we'll enjoy it while we can here. Hopefully get some games in the playoffs and
Pauly, the ball carrier over the right side.
Get down the road. Not much there for Pauly. He's going to have a gain about a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Avoca.
McGill and Paulson. Gain of about 1. 3rd and a long 9.
McGill and Paulson in on the tackle for the Wildcats. I'm sure Coach Bramer's gonna put a lot of pressure on him. Coach Bramer calls the offensive plays or defensive plays, and he's a long-time defensive coordinator, and he loves to put some little twist in on these third and long positions. Make this, defensive line twist call there.
Ball intended
confuses
for
them a little
18.
bit.
Incomplete. Peterson, the intended.
Makes it fun for those interior linemen when Coach
Bring
Bramer
up
gives them the
fourth
opportunity to
down.
move around like that, because sometimes that interior D lineman, they do a twist and there's not an offensive lineman there, and he has free
Roby
reign on the quarterback
dropping
every
back
once in a
to
while. So
attempt the punt.
fun to watch that for the kids
Hunter
when
Blyle deep
Coach
for the
Bramer
Wildcats.
opens it up. Coach Bramer opens it up and gets some excitement for those D linemen to play. So 3 and out for Avoca. They're back to punt. Blyle's back to receive. Good punt. Wow. Blyle's going to take it.
Blyle taking it about the 12.
Great job by the Wildcats. Great
Takes it
return
around the
here.
corner.
His brother's
Score.
out there setting it up. A little
44. Drives him out
twin
of
brother
bounds.
love there.
Braden
One
Lund.
blocking and one running. That's happened a lot in their career. It's been a lot of fun to watch those two play together here over the years. So I know last year we were
At the
fortunate
32-yard
enough.
line.
My
Their
son
own
was able to play
territory.
with this group of
The
kids, and
Wildcats will have it
it's a
first
great
and
group
10.
of kids that are out there. The Blyle twins, Paulson, Klunder, all these kids, Schultzen, just a lot of fun. Great kids. This whole group is a lot of fun. Cats are already ready to get things rocking and rolling, and
Gives it
McGill
to
is
McGill
going
off the
to
left side. He's
break that
breaking a
sucker
couple
through.
tackles.
Great job, Max
Touchdown.
McGill. Boy, he is one hard-nosed son of a gun.
Scheffler finally brings him down into Viking territory. 45-yard line, 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Great job by the Wildcats. Looks like
Timeout, Vikings.
Gigi Harris, Vikings head coach, is going to call a timeout and try to regroup those kids. The Wildcats have really put a lot of pressure on them here. So this group of kids, this senior class 3 years ago when we were in the Dome, they had the opportunity to go with us. So this juniors and seniors on this class they've got a taste of the playoffs, and they've gone down the stretch. I'm sure they're hopeful to make their own name for themselves and see what they can do. So I don't like to talk about anything too far along, but these kids, they've got a taste of it. So a taste is only one thing. Doing it for yourself is the next thing. So I'm sure they're ready to make their own run for it themselves. If they play like they've played this season, besides one little bad half of football that they've had against Tri-Center Neola, they've been
45-yard line.
they've put together one heck of a stretch. So I'm sure they're focused, and Coach Bramer does a good job keeping them concentrated on one game at a time and looking at what is directly in front of them. So McGill's going to get the ball again here. He is going to get met right at the line of scrimmage. So whatever Coach Harris did at that timeout, he gave them a pep talk, and it worked for the interior defensive line and the linebackers there. They came and filled that hard. Kind of said Max McGill's not going to get a long run 2 times in a row, but Coach Klunder, I'm sure, is going to look through the playbook and make some different choices on what he's going to call here. So, or maybe not. He's going to go directly back at it and see if
the
he
ball to McGill again, met in the backfield.
Get nothing. And there's 2 plays in a row that Avoca has sold down on stopping that play call right there. So might have to flip a couple pages in the playbook here to keep Avoca honest. .834 left in the second. Cats up 20-0. Pass to Max McGill. Great catch, Max McGill. Max McGill with a great run. Wow. I'll tell you what.
52.
Speaking of that year, we went to the state
That'll be
semifinals.
enough
That
for
little
first
guy right
down.
there was just a freshman, and we had to put him out there against a very tough West
33-yard
Hancock
line
as a
where the
freshman. And
Wildcats will have it 1st and 10.
he is not scared to put his nose in any type of battle. So I'll bet on Max McGill. We got 2 guys moving in the backfield, so this play will be called
Lyle
back.
on the end around, but we got a
McGill was
flag
not
on
set
the
there,
play.
so
Brought down.
we're going to have this one coming back. It was a good run. But,
Illegal shift. Will
2
cost
guys
the
in
Wildcats
motion,
5
so
yards.
it's going to cost us 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Wildcats.
Okay, we'll get it back. Let's go, Cat.
First and 15 for the Wildcats.
Martins, Morgan, and Levi Davis, the interior offensive linemen, they've done a really nice job. We're going to get called for it again here. It's going to be 1st and 20
Again, a
for the
flag on the
Wildcats.
play.
2 guys in
McGill
motion.
Off the right side, met at the line of scrimmage.
No, that was a good call by the
Another
official.
illegal shift.
That was a good call by the official there. Wildcats had 2 guys in motion. The running back's not getting set fast enough.
Cost the Wildcats 5 more yards. 1st and long.
Nothing hurt here by the Cats. It's 1st and long, but we've had plenty of opportunities to make up these long distance first downs, so we should be just fine. Cats are going to go empty here. McGill's down here at slot. So Coach Rogers singling in the play call. Dallas is calling it out. See what happens. Empty backfield. They're going to bring pressure off the side. Going to wide receiver screen to Schultz, and we're going to get 7 of it back here.
Brought down by Scheffler.
So this is where you just chew it up.
Short gain on the play. Then bring
6,
up
7 at a
2nd
time, and
long.
you're not in a bad position come 3rd down. So trips to the left. Kyan Schultz in here on the near side of the field by himself. McGill in the backfield. Paulson is going to get the ball there. Great gain. Oh, we're going to get they're going to call it crackback block, I believe, is what they're going to call there. So we got called for this last week, too. Nope, it's actually a holding against the Wildcats. That has been a tough situation. Our coaches do a phenomenal job of teaching our wide receivers how to block downfield.
The call against the Wildcats.
I don't like to talk bad about high school officials very much, but they struggle to give these wide receivers credit for blocking downfield. That is very, very frustrating when you spend a ton of time on it as coaches, and they're doing a great job of blocking downfield. I couldn't see that one with my own eye, but I've seen it in the past where we've done our receivers they do a great job blocking downfield, and we get more flags called on us than what we typically would see. So it must be tough for high school officials they must not see that very much during the season. Klender's back to pass. He has Paulson wide open, and he slips and falls.
Ball intended for Paulson.
So it's going to be 3rd and 17, 6:13 left in the second for the Wildcats. Dallas just underthrew him just a hair, but that's a tough pass to make. He was double covered there on that play, but if he would have, I know Dallas believes if he would have put a little bit more pepper on that ball, he probably would have got Paulson in stride right to the corner. So Cats will rack it up here again, and I know Coach Klender will put something together for 3rd and long. We got offsides here by Kyan Schultz, and kind of lost focus for the Wildcats here. We've got a lot of kind of unneeded penalties. So
will cost the Wildcats 5 yards.
It's like record penalties.
yeah,
3rd and long.
looking at 3rd and 22, I believe. for the Wildcats. 6:11 left in the second. Pass here. Klender's looking right. He's just going to throw it down. It was well covered.
For McGill, incomplete.
That's a tough situation to be in.
Fourth down.
Everybody was covered really well there. Klender didn't have many options. Looking for Max McGill out here in the flat, hoping to get a linebacker not coming out with Max and let the wide receivers block downfield there. But Avoca did a nice job. That defensive linebacker just came right out with Max, covered him up real well. Everybody in the back, their DBs covered everybody up, so Dallas did the right thing. Great punt by Paulson, but going to be too deep into the end zone. It's going to be first and 10 on the 20.
First and 10 on the 20.
For Avoca, so 5:56 left in the second. Cats leading 20-0. Played really, really good. Had a great first three series. Then they've kind of stumbled here the last couple times they've had the ball. But that kind of happened against Tri-Center Neola as well. But I imagine we'll keep plugging away and see if we can get that offense going again. So Avoca has tightened it up. They've brought guys in to try to give Pauly some opportunities running the ball, and he had a nice run there. Gain of 6, it looks like, for Pauly. But it looks like they brought 2 guys in. In a little tighter to give them some more support when they're running there.
Gain of about 4, second and 6.
They're going to stick with that, it looks like. They're going to overload one side. They're calling things at the line now. They're trying just to get some good yards on the ground.
Pauly off the right side.
Yeah. I can't blame them for making that choice. I mean, the Cats have done a real nice job when they have been back to pass. The Cats have made the DBs for the Wildcats have done a really nice job. So kind of shut down their passing game, and now they got to kind of take some time off the clock with a running game and see if they can sneak a pass in here and there. So they're going to stay in that same set that they've had the last 2 plays, which is just tighten it, bring in one of their slots, and then play with 2 tight ends is what it looks like.
The offside will cost the Wildcats 5 yards.
Looks like it's 2 tight ends. They're playing with a tight end and then an up back, or an H back is what they like to call. So Cats jump off sides. It'll be first and 10 for Avoca. So this Cats probably have not seen a lot of the sets. They probably didn't do a lot of preparing for this by Avoca because based on what their stats would tell me, they did not have to do this very often. So this look is probably a little different.
Calls the signals for the Vikings.
Pass. They're looking to make something out there, yeah.
Tempted pass.
Exactly what I thought they were going to. They're going to tighten it up, play with an H-back here, see if they can get to move the ball a few times with Pauly on some, get it to second or third and short, and maybe pop off a long pass or something and catch the Cats sleeping with their DBs. But the Wildcats defensive backs have played a really good job here so far this game. Move the H-back over to this near side. They're overloading the near side of the field here. Probably going to see Pauly Bryn coming this way. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Pauly, the ball carrier. Carter Plone in the backfield.
Getting some reaction from the opposing sidelines, but
3rd and 11.
I don't think Plone intended to hit him late. I think he slipped. The field is a little wet. We did get some rain yesterday that made the field a little bit muddy, and today was an overcast day, cooler, so it did not dry up much. So the field's a little bit sloppy, to be honest with you. So Avoca goes trips to the near side, one out to the wide. Cats are putting a lot of pressure. Nice play by Blyle. Great play by Blyle. Caleb Blyle comes up. Only other thing he could have done there is take her to the house with a pick six, but great play. Great play by Blyle.
That'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down. Carter's back to receive.
Carter Blyle will go deep for the Wildcats. Groby to attempt the punt for the Vikings.
Raiden Groby is back to punt. He's done a nice job punting. Ooh, it goes off the side of his foot there. That's not. I just said that he's done a nice job punting, and he really has. And this one kind of slips off to the right side. So Cats are going to have pretty good field position here. 3:23 left in the second. 20-0 for the Wildcats.
At the 47-yard line, where the Wildcats will take over, 1st and 10.
On the far side, we're going to O'Mara, the Blyle twins here on the near side, and then Distinger here playing near side to us. So he's in there for Schultz and giving Schultz a breather. So got plenty of options when it comes to our wide receivers. Paulson in with the ball. Great run by Paulson. A gain of 8.
Off the left side. Brought down by number 20. Hope. Gain of about 8. Second and 2.
I get.
Paulson right up the middle.
First down for the Cats.
Brought down by number 52, Aiden Martin.
I'm leaving at halftime to go get that movie curtain set up.
Not sure what the refs have going on here. I think it's a first down, but
first down, Wildcats.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Clock's been ticking. I don't know what they're going to do with the game clock. I mean, the play clock's down to 6. They reset the play clock to 24. The clock got to run the entire time, so they lost 24 seconds of playing time there for no reason, to be honest with you. Paulson off to the left side.
Met at the line of scrimmage.
Met up by 3 Vikings from Avoca.
Number 2 on a nice defensive play, Gettler. No
2:18 left in the second. Option to Paulson.
Play to Paulson.
Paulson, nice run. It's going to be second.
Brought down.
It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Wildcats. Great run.
Gain of about 8. 3rd and 2.
Looks like the Vikings are going to call timeout.
Timeout.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break here while we head to timeout. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Wildcats lead 20-0.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back. 1:41 left in the second.
3.
Trips to the left, the Stickler out here to the near side. Paulson at running back. McGill's getting a break. Dallas at quarterback. Keeper by Dallas. We're going to have a first down to the 26-yard line, it looks like. Great play. Great play by Dallas Klender.
That'll be enough for a first down.
Staying trips to the left, one to the near side.
26-yard line.
Good pass. The Stickler with the catch. Nice catch by the Stickler.
By number 88, the Stickler.
Good catch by Will.
Gain of about 9.
Gain of 9-yard lines. Not sure what the refs are calling here. The near side official is calling for a first down. The head official wants a measurement. Minute 10 left on the clock, so.
Now it is a first down.
Boy, it's a first down for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 on the 26.
Ball should be about the 16-yard line. Now we got official timeout.
It's an official timeout. Not sure what they're talking about here, but $1:15. They want $1:15 back on the clock. Tell them $1:15 on the clock. 1:15 on the clock. $1:15 left in the second. 20-0 Wildcats. Paulson with a handoff. Great run again from Paulson. It's going to be a gain of 7 or 8 by Paulson. Pauly with the tackle.
Gain of about 7. 2nd and 3.
50 seconds left. Clock is running. Cats are going to call a play here. Quick pass. Ooh, that has to be a pass interference. That has to be a pass interference. Great call.
Incomplete pass, but there is a flag on the play.
Odd place for the flag to come from, but that guy did a really nice job making that call because the back judge should have made that call. But the near side official did make it, and that is the right call. There was pass interference. Blau did not have a chance to catch that. So, good call by him. Just, I mean, tough call, tough position to put him in to make that call from the sidelines, but it is the right call.
I believe it'll be on about the 4-yard line.
Ball on the 4, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. I'm not sure what's going on here with the official. First and 10 for the Wildcats on the 4-yard line after the pass interference there. Good play. Good play by Pauly. Nobody on the backside.
On the tackle.
35. Need 35 on the clock.
Take the ball back to about the 9-yard line. Timeout, Wildcat.
Coach Raymer should go out there and talk to the officials because there should be about 35 seconds left on the clock. So it's going to be 2nd and 9, loss of 4 on there, 4 or 5 on that play. So. .31 seconds left in the second quarter. Cats are on the 9-yard line looking to score. Avoca's held the Cats up the last 2 drives, so.
At the 9-yard line, it'll be 2nd down.
20-0 for the Wildcats. Plunder back. McGill's with the handoff. He's going to all be out to the right side. Coach Bramer's going to late flag thrown there. Holding on the Wildcats. Calling that against the Wildcats. Holding. Boy, these there's been a lot of flags this game. .25 seconds left. Cats are ready to roll. Plunder calls for the ball. Nice catch, nice touchdown. Great play into triple coverage. Ball is caught by Caleb Lyle in the corner into triple coverage. The ball sneaks right through there. Great throw by Dallas Plunder. 19-yard touchdown pass. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Cats up 26-0 now.
Extra point attempt upcoming.
Extra point for Paulson. It is up.
No
good. Cats going to lead 26-0 going into half here. Got 15 seconds left to play, but we're going to go to a quick TV timeout. We will be back in 30.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome back. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Cats up 26-0.
For the Vikings.
Paulson out to kick off.
Paulson to kick off for the Wildcats.
Scheffler and Groby back to receive for Avoca. Scrib kick. Up man gets it. Number 4.
Picked up by number
Sternberg,
4.
the quarterback. Nope, that's
Sternberg.
Must be a little younger brother, Sternberg. So
Brought down by number 23, Carter Black. First and 10 Vikings.
10 seconds left in the
their own
second.
territory.
On the 40 for the Vikings. 26-0 Cats. Avoca's going to take a knee. They're going to go into halftime 26-0 Wildcats. We're going to head to some commercial breaks here. We'll be back probably 5-10 minutes kind of catch up on some halftime scores throughout the playoffs. We'll catch up on as many as we can find scores for. So we're going to run some commercial breaks. We'll be back.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City, this growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City, this growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege. United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City, this growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
welcome back. At halftime here, Wildcats lead 26-0. Played really good offense, played some really good defense. I'm going to just recap some scores that I've been able to, if I can get it back up here on my phone. It's a little chilly out tonight, so my fingers are cold. I told you before at the start of the game that I'd have a special announcement for the Wild Twins. Their grandma, Arlene Bernhardt's 93rd birthday is today, so I just want to give a shout out to her for her 93rd birthday. I'm sure she's watching her twin boys play tonight, her grandkids, so I know that's your great grandsons, but nonetheless, happy 93rd birthday. Oh, wow, what an accomplishment. So hope you're enjoying the game. The boys have been playing really well, so the Wildcats are playing good tonight, leading 26-0. Stumbled a couple times here at the end of the half on offense, but the defense is holding true to a normal Coach Bramer defensive scheme and not giving the Vikings of Avoca much on the other side of the ball. So I'm sure we'll continue to see that out of our defense, and hopefully our offense can get clicking again heading into the second half. But happy birthday, happy 93rd birthday to Grandma Bernhardt. So I'm sure the boys are playing extra tough for you. They're great kids, and I know that they've been around the house, our house, quite a few times, and always very respectful, and we enjoy seeing them. And every time I see them out in public, they're always take the time to stop by and have a chat, and really great to have them on here at Woodbury Central, and I'm sure they're going to go off and do great things next year, so along with these other seniors on this class. So great senior leadership out of this class, great group of kids. They've really gelled this season, 7-1 on the year, heading to the second half here in the first round of the playoffs, looking like there should be an 8-1, and then the playoffs are a little bit different this year than they have been in the past. This first round is a round of 32, so everybody will play this round, and I'll recap some scores here in a few minutes, but they'll play this round, and then tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I believe, they'll announce the pretty much there'll be 4 individual brackets, and those will be seeded. 1 through 4 will be the seeds. So the Wildcats are looking, there's a chance we could be a 1 seed, but that loss to Tri-Center Neola, we might slide into a 2 seed with Hartley, Melvin Sanborn just to the north of us. They might slip into the 1 seed, and we might be in that bracket, but at this point in time, all the teams are, once you get in the 16, you just got to play football. It doesn't really matter. They're all good football teams once you get down to that level. So you just don't worry about where they put you, who they put you against. You just go out and play on a Friday night and see what happens. So just going to recap some scores. IKM Manning and South O'Brien, that game's up in Paulina. That game is 7-0, so that's the end of the third is what they're saying. Just as expected, that was a really close football game. So that's kind of what we were expecting out of that one. Looking at the other one that I had some interest in was HMS, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, and Tri-Center Neola. That one, wow. Hartley Melvin Sanborn really is putting it on Tri-Center Neola tonight, 44-14 at the end. It says it's in the second quarter, but my update isn't 100% live. So, but if that score stays true, that Hartley really is playing some good football. So that was a little surprising for me, I'll be honest. West Hancock, Britt West Hancock, who the Wildcats faced 2 years ago in the state semifinals. Britt went on to win it that year. They're up 37-0 over Alto Aurelia at half. In a this week 9 games. If you did not make the playoffs, you still can pick up some football games and get a chance to play for your 9th game of the season. Lawton Bronson is playing MMCRU. They are up 12-7 at half on that in that game as well. West Sioux up 48-7 over West Monona. That's a Class 1A playoff game. Ridgeview is up 7-0 over Trainer. That's a good game for Ridgeview. Great job. OABCIG 32-0 over Red Oak. So that's a playoff game as well. Spencer, this is Class 3A football. This is their Week 9 in 3A football. Or they're actually 4A. That's 4A football. They're up 42-0 over Storm Lake. Lewis Central is up 28-21 over Winterset. That's a Class 4A score as well. Another Class A score, playoff score, in our district, District 8. Logan Magnolia is up 21-0 over Galen Catholic. That's in the third quarter. Another non-playoff score, Cherokee is up 22-7 over Westwood. So that's a non-playoff score as well. That is just a normal Week 9 game. Another Class 3A score, Boyden Hall Rock Valley up 48-3 over Bishop Heelan. 48-3 is the score of that game. Number 1 or 2 ranked, I'm not sure where they're at right now. Harlan is up 28-0 over Knoxville. That's as well as a Class 3A Week 9 game is what that game is. So we got a minute and 20 until we're back to live here for the Wildcats. So let's see if 26-7 Spirit Lake over Osage at halftime is what that game is saying, what they're saying for that game. Let's see what else I can find down here for scores. Sioux City East here locally over Sioux City West 54-0. Lamar's is getting beat 15-0 by Fort Dodge. Score is now 52-14 Hartley over Tri-Center Neola. West Lyon is leading 35-0 over Garner Hayfield Ventura. MOC Valley 14-7 over Sioux Center. That's a surprising score. Sioux Center's got one heck of a football team, and I know MOC's playing pretty good football as well, but I would have expected Sioux Center to be leading that game, but great job by MOC. So that's a recap just on what I can see. I'm going to check one other website here to see if I have any more scores as far as playoff scores for Class A playoffs. Let's see if I can find some additional scores. Sergeant Bluff Luton's up 21-0, I believe it is, on Carroll. That game is a Class 3A football game as well. I did see that Kingsley Pearson is leading Harris Lake Park. I thought I had an update on that one as well, so let me see if I can find that. Kingsley Pearson 18-13, their second quarter 18-13. Harris Lake Park, Kingsley's leading Harris Lake Park 18-13. So that's just a quick recap of scores around the area that I could find. Another playoff game here, Carroll Kemper 7, Western Christian 7. So yeah, I was right. Sergeant Bluff is ahead at half over Carroll 21-0. So we'll keep an eye on a lot of these scores here as we go through the night. After the game over here for Woodbury Central is over, we'll recap these scores as well. Another score on the other side of the state. An opponent we played 2 years ago in the playoffs. North Tama is behind Wapalo 22-15. So, and that's at halftime. So we're going to get back to live action here. We got 50 seconds until we are back in action here for the Wildcats, leading 26-0. So let me get the screen cleared off here so we can. Going to have our backup cameraman here take care of while my wife goes and sets up for the movie that the kids are going to get to enjoy for the after prom fundraiser tonight. They're going to do a outdoor movie projected up on a big screen. So, and I think the movie is Goonies, I believe. They're going to be watching Goonies after the game. So it'll be something fun for the kids. They requested it, and with the help of some great parents here, junior class parents, they're executing the game plan and getting it all set up so they can enjoy a movie after the game and get some camaraderie, some family time, enjoying that. So I believe they've all got their kettle corn ordered and Chick-fil-A sandwiches to enjoy after the game. So going to be a great time for them to just kick back and relax for a couple hours and
Scheffler
get regrouped for next week. So Cats are going to kick off here.
Vikings.
Luke Paulson back to kick. 26-0 for the Wildcats. Heading into the third quarter.
And the boot. Scheffler at about the 15.
Scheffler has the ball. Cats all over him.
Number 10. Drew Klunder on a nice defensive play.
Drew Klunder on the tackle there.
About the 27-yard line, I believe, where the Vikings will take
First
over.
and 10 for the Vikings on the 27.
First and 10.
Cats have their starting defense back out
Kiesel
there.
over the ball for the Vikings.
4-3 for the Wildcats. I'm sure Avoca's going to try a couple different things here right at the gate. See if they can get some things rolling.
Ball intended for Scheffler, incomplete.
Pass out to the flats. Great coverage by Luke Paulson.
Paulson on the
Overthrown
coverage.
just a touch by Avoca. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Drew Klunder on there on the far side of the corner. Eric McGill's here on the near side playing corner. Haven't called Eric much. He's just done his job and
Sternberg
stayed out of trouble. And
for the Vikings.
they haven't had to rely on him doing much on the outside as far as coming up to get some tackles. So that's always good when you don't hear the DBs in many tackles. So great play call there around the edge.
Touch around the left side.
Good play call.
Going.
Great run.
Brought down by Drew
by
Klunder.
Avoca. That was a keeper by number 14,
That'll be enough for a
Kyle
first down up
Sternberg.
to the 45-yard
Kyle's a
line.
junior. He's passed for over 1,200 yards this season, so good quarterback, nice-sized kid. 1st and 10 for the Vikings of Avoca. 11:41 in the third. Motion. As you can see, great tackle. Great tackle there, Kyan Schultzen. Flown on that one.
Groby. Kyan
Schultzen blew right through him there. Great tackle.
No gain.
No gain on the play. You're going to see Avoca probably throw some different things here at the Wildcats at the beginning of the quarter. Let's see if they can catch them with some play calls that we probably haven't seen maybe on film or for sure this ball game. Just they got to get something on the board to make it get the momentum going their way. Great hit by Drew Klunder. Groby with the catch. Great catch
Brought down by
there by
Klunder.
Groby. Great tackle by Klunder. Drew just
That's
a
enough for
sophomore.
a first down.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. So they're getting a little bit, they're getting some movement here. They've structured a little game plan right at the beginning of the half to catch the Cats in some unusual situations on defense. So make some adjustments by Coach Bramer, I'm
45-yard
sure.
line. Wildcat territory.
Sternberg back. Hand off to Pauly.
Pauly
Short
straight
gain.
up the middle. Host of Wildcats on the inside there. Led by Carter Plone.
Plone in on the
And
tackle.
Andrew Martin. Call it no gain, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Ball is overthrown.
Ball intended for
The thought was there, just threw it a little too
Groby.
high.
Incomplete.
Roby could not get up to get
3rd
that
and
one.
10.
Third and 10 for the Vikings. Trips here to the near side. Nice play by Dallas Clunder. Nice play, Dallas Clunder.
Dallas Clunder.
Backside.
That'll bring
Coach
up the
Bramer's
4th
keeping
down and long
all
for
the defensive
Vikings.
players on the field until they choose to punt. Carter's back to
Wild
punt.
deep
for the punt.
Wildcats. Groby to attempt the punt for the Vikings.
High snap. Off to the side of his foot. O'Mara gets called for a late hit.
Running into the punter will cost the Wildcats.
That's an interesting call because so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings of Avoca.
Evidently in high school it's a 15-yard penalty for running in, so they get a 1st down.
That I'm not sure if that's the right call as far as the punter does do an Australian type kick, so like he takes off running. So anyway, we'll go 1st and 10 from the 35. Cats are going to have to play some defense here. Good play call by Avoca.
To number 44 complete, Lund.
Lund with the reception.
At a 9-yard gain.
Second and 1 for Vikings. Cats held them there. Now they're going to have to play some defense with the backs against the wall. Pass again, it's going to be high and not be caught there.
Pass intended for Groby, incomplete.
Overthrew him just
3rd
by a
down.
hair, so. 3rd and short for the Vikings. .8:39 left in the third. 3rd down and 1 to go for the Vikings. Cats had held them, then got called for a late hit on the punter. Run by Pauly up the middle. He's
Up
going to have
the
enough for the
middle.
first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 24, it looks like.
That'll be a first down.
First and 10 for Avoca. They brought in that H-back again. Brought it in tight end. Give him some extra help on the edge. Pitch out to Pauly. Great
Right at
play
the line
there.
of
Who
scrimmage
came up and
by
made that play?
number 7.
Blyle did.
Caleb Blyle. On a nice
Caleb
defensive
Blyle
play.
comes up from the free
No
safety
gain.
spot and just sticks Pauly right there with about a 1-yard gain. So
Sorry, gain about 1. 2nd and 9.
second and 9 for the Vikings. Quick pass here to the tight end.
Ball caught by number 44. Lund.
Looks like the
Hill
Vikings
on the
have
tackle.
kind of
Matt
pulled
Dyke.
everything in tight
Third
here.
down and 2.
And they're going to playing some kind of quick ball, just quick pitches, quick passes. Seems like when they've kind of dropped back to pass, the Wildcats have been able to put a lot of pressure on them. So it really hasn't helped them out. But when they've ran this offensive set, it's been productive so far in this drive. So keeper by the quarterback Sternberg. He's going to have a gain. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have a first down.
Brought down by Dallas Plunder and Carter Plone. And that's enough for a first down.
Good drive here by the Vikings. They've pulled in a tight end. They've gone a couple times with the 4 wide, but they've typically they've made the most momentum here. They've pulled in a tight end and pulled in their H-back for a little bit extra blocking support. Hit some quick passes. Ran Pauly typically to that H-back side with the extra help of the tight end blocking. So same set here. It's going to be a quick pass out to the end zone. Klunder's there. That's going to be caught for a touchdown.
And the pass is complete.
Good play calling. Good play. Good drive by Avoca.
Groby.
6 on the board for Avoca. 26-6.
Sternberg Groby. 15-yard TD.
They're setting up for an extra point.
Extra point attempt upcoming.
Looks like Groby is out for the extra point with Scheffler holding. Oh, fire. It's not going to happen. They're not going to get the extra point. It's going to be 26-6 with 6:10 left in the third quarter. We're going to head to a quick commercial break.
26-6 in favor of the Wildcats.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Wildcats up 26-6. Avoca took the opening drive of the second half in for 6. Cats had held them for a 4th down, and then we got a roughing the punter call. They got a automatic first down there. I guess you could call it that. They got 15-yard penalty. Not sure if that was the correct call or not. Not 100% possible, but nonetheless, they were able to convert that first down into a nice drive and put 6 on the board. So the Cats are getting the ball for the first time the third quarter, 26-6. for the Wildcats. The Blau Twins are back to receive. Good good kickoff. Caleb Lyle on the return. He's off to the right side, far side. He's got a wide opening. He's got an opening. He's going to be about at the 47-yard line right here in front of us. So 6:01 left in the third. Great run. Great return by Blyle. Caleb Blyle with a great return. See what adjustments the Wildcats are going to make here heading into the second half. First time on offense here the second half. 6:01. Kind of sputtered out here at the end of the second quarter, so hopefully we can get the thing rolling again. Pass down here to Blyle. Carter gets hit right in the gut there. Both of them are down on the ground, hopefully. Both Blyle and the Avoca Viking are down on the ground. I think their wind got knocked out of Blyle. He's back up. We're attending to the Avoca athlete right now. Hate to see any athlete down on the ground injured. Good hit, good collision. Blyle took one right in the sternum there, so. That's number 1, Scheffler. That they rely on him quite a bit. His name's been called a lot tonight, so glad to see he's up. Looks like he's going to be get off the field in his own power. So thankful for CNOS for being here to help our athletes on both sides of the field tonight. So always nice to see both athletes get up, walk off the field, and I'm sure he'll get to the sidelines, get his thoughts together, and come back out here in a couple plays. So Wildcats are going to be 2nd and 10 now. 5:57 left in the third.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So Paulson is out there with Carter getting injured on that last play. So we're going to run Max McGill right up the middle. He's going to have 9. He's going to have a first down, granted 10 or 11. Boy, when he gets the steam rolling, he is tough to take down. So great run. Great run.
First down, Wildcat.
Good to see Blyle's back out there. I haven't seen Scheffler yet, so hopefully he's coming back out. Looks he's still getting attended to on the sidelines. So we've got Blyle back out there. We're split both ways. Huh? Yeah, I did.
McGill again makes a nice cut, brought down by number 13, Puma.
Yeah.
That'll be another first down.
Trips out to the right, the Blau Twins and Kyan Schultz and O'Mara here to the near side. McGill in the backfield. Dallas is calling for the ball. Another handoff to Max McGill. He cuts back and forth. Doesn't get much, but he does go for some positive yards. So.
By a host Vikings. Led by Peterson. Short gain. 2nd and a long 8.
They're calling it a 2nd and long 8, so we'll call her 2nd and 9. So McGill had the ball there, just slipped around there trying to cut back and forth, but when he gets the full head of steam, he's been tough to tackle tonight. So trips to the right. Dallas with a pump fake. He's sending it deep to the end zone to Blyle. Blyle catches it. He is in the end zone. Carter Blyle for another touchdown. Dallas Clunder to Carter Blyle. Great play. Great call. Great play there by the Wildcats. Paulson's going to be set up to kick the extra point. We'll see if we can knock it through for the Wildcats. We're up 32-6 now for the Wildcats.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here. Sorry about that. I went to commercial break. I clicked the button a little bit too fast, and we missed the extra points and on the films, and we missed the extra point in action too. So Cats up 32-6. 4:32 left in the third. We're set up to kick off again. Great crowd here tonight for the Wildcats. We're sitting at about probably 70-80% full in the stands here, and then full on both side end zones. So, or down the sidelines toward the end zone. So, great crowd here. Even Avoca on the opposite side, they brought a nice crowd coming from south of I-80. So they had a good drive to get up here. So, great crowd both sides for the first round of the playoffs. Wildcats, script kick by the Wildcats, filtered back there. Sternberg, number 4, Sternberg. Nice return by him.
Brought down by Paulson.
Luke Sternberg. He's just a freshman, but great return by Sternberg. Looks like he's in there for Scheffler. Scheffler's still on the sidelines. I don't know if we're going to see him back out here again tonight. He has his helmet off and water in his hands, so he might be done for the night.
Just on the Viking side of the 50. They'll have it first and 10.
Ball right at the 50, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Good return, good field position.
Kyle Sternberg calls the signals for the Vikings.
Hand off to Pauly. Great run by Pauly.
Off the right
bounces
side.
off.
Max McGill.
Number 26, Cooley was in there for the tackle, but
gain of about 3, 2nd and
Pauly
7.
just bounced right off him, so he gets a gain of, looks like 3, so 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. Trips to the near side. Lot
pressure caused the pass to be incomplete.
A lot of pressure there by the Cats.
For Tuma. 3rd and 7.
We've got Adrian McCormick out there here. We haven't seen Adrian. Adrian's just a sophomore, great-looking kid. He's come out for wrestling last season, and we're hoping to get him out again this season. And he is one tough hombre. I'll tell you what, you do not want to be in a headlock from Adrian. He'll squeeze your head off, that's for darn sure. But good to see him out there getting some action today. Looks like Avoca's going to call timeout.
Vikings.
Timeout by the Vikings. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We will be back in 30.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back. 3:48 left in the third. Wildcats lead 32-6.
As we resume, 3rd down and about 7 on the 44-yard line of Wildcat territory where the Vikings will have it.
3rd and 7 for the Vikings. 2 on here to the near side, 1 to the far. H-back. They're going to look for a pass here. Great play, great pass, great coverage.
By number 21.
McGill had great coverage. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Avoca. They have got some decisions to make here. 4th and 1. I imagine they're going to go for it at this point in the game.
And a short one.
They're going to rely on Paulie, I would imagine, to get them a first down here. So I can promise you Coach Bramer's going to bring some pressure here to try to meet Paulie right up the middle. Max McGill's going to be the man with the plan, I can imagine. And it looks like Max is sneaking right up there, and he does that. The Wildcats hold. The Wildcats hold. The Wildcats hold. Great, great, great defensive stand by the Wildcats.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike on
Unsportsmanlike
Vikings.
conduct. The call against the Vikings.
That's going to cost them 15 yards.
The Wildcats will take over, and there will be a 15-yard penalty added on.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. It's going to be on the Vikings, about 44-yard line. So I'm not sure exactly. There's some activity going
We'll be on about
a little
the
bit
44-yard line of Viking territory.
down the field that I couldn't see exactly what was going on, but something must have been done or said that the refs didn't like, so they had to make a play call or throw a flag on that. But Wildcats are ready to go. Klunder gets the ball, hands off to McGill. McGill up the field. Nice run by McGill. Ooh, nice hit by McGill.
Finally brought down by number 14, Sternberg.
Great run by Max McGill.
6-yard gain for Max McGill.
Second and 4 for the Wildcats. Klunder's going to keep it. He's coming here to the near side.
Keeper by Dallas Klunder.
Volker runs Klunder out of bounds.
Out of bounds by Blake Tuma.
Tuma runs him out of bounds there to the near side. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Well, no, they're going to give him first.
Down.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. About on the 35-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Trips out to the right. Kruger here to the near side. Hand off to McGill again, and he's going to get a good gain.
McGill,
probably gain a 6-7 yards there. Going to be down to about the 27-yard line, I would imagine, for the Wildcats.
Gain of about 7, 2nd and 3.
Cats are back again. Minute 57 left in the 3rd. They're driving nice. Max is going to get the call for the ball again.
McGill off the left side. Brought down by number 2, Getler. Bring up 3rd and a short one.
The line, we have Plone playing left tackle right now. Martin's playing left guard. Big Mac at center. Caleb Morgan, Big Mac at center. Levi Davis out at right, and Jake Ofert out at right tackle.
Under on the keeper
again.
Outside, brought down.
He's going to be brought down. He's going to have a first down, I think. Just looking where the far side line judge is standing, it looks like we're going to have enough for a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10, probably from the 20.
First down, Wildcat.
2-yard line, I would imagine, heading to the north.
At the 23-yard line.
The Cats have slowed it down here. Up 32-6. Klunder back to pass. Wide open. Ricky McGill with a face mask on top of it. Ricky McGill right there. Touchdown, Wildcats. Eric McGill with the touchdown there. Beautiful play call. Great play call by the coaches upstairs. Levi Davis is coming off the field a little slow, but he'll be all right. That's a great play call. Wide open in the middle of the field. Extra point is coming here by Paulson. Paulson converts. Wildcats up 39-6. 46 seconds left in the third. Wildcats up 39-6. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here. We'll be back in 30.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome back. Wildcats lead 39-6. 46.3 seconds left in the third. Cats had a nice drive there. Took their time. Fed a lot of Max McGill to him, and then a nice pass to his little brother Ricky McGill right in the middle of the field for the touchdown. So great job there, Paulson, to kick off. Great kickoff right down the middle of the field. Sternberg, a freshman, returning it here. Going back and forth. This is trouble for the Cats. That he's a heck of an athlete. He is not scared to play football. He's going to be a little bit to deal with here in a couple of years. Cooley in there with a big hit on him right at the end. So I'll tell you what, that kid, you'd be watching out for him. He's not scared to run the ball, and he's going to be fun to watch.
35-yard line where the Vikings will take it. 1st and 10. Let's go, D!
Blaze Sanford in there at D-line here right now. Nice to see Blaze in there playing. Pass, back to pass.
Hard pass to number
18 catches that ball there. Peterson. Jace Peterson with the reception there for Avoca.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for the Vikings. It's going to be another pass play here for Avoca. Going deep for, they had Klunder. He had Klunder beat there, but overthrew the wide receiver.
For Groby, incomplete.
Groby was the intended receiver, but just thrown a little bit too far there. So Drew had good coverage on him, and then just lost connection with him there. Coach Locke's giving him a little advice from the sidelines. Make sure that doesn't happen again. QB keep here, come to the right side. Into the third quarter, 39-6. It's going to be 4th and 1 or 2 for Avoca heading into the 4th quarter. So we're going to run to a quick commercial break here, and it'll be the 4th quarter, 39-6. Wildcats lead.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Your experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
On the 44-yard line, Viking territory.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter for the Wildcats, leading 39-6. Ball's on the 44, 4th and 1. Vikings are going to go for it here. Come on, Wildcats. 4th and 1. I think they're going to get an encroachment on a defense here. The Wildcats might have jumped over the line of scrimmage. So, oh, nope, they're marching it back. So, illegal procedure against the Vikings of Avoca.
Will cost them 5 yards.
So it's going to be 4th and long now. We'll see what Coach Harris decides to go with here. They're going to punt. They're going to change it out and punt. Catching the Cats a little bit off guard here, but Avoca's a little confused as far as where they're going to be too. High snap.
Roby on the punt.
Caleb Lyle back. He's going to let it go. Bounce down to about the 15, 14-yard line. So
for the Vikings, all the way back inside.
Just want to give a shout out to our sponsors. As you can see, the rolling across the bottom, we had a lot of businesses step up. JK Insurance, FS Repair, Whitetail, United Bank of Iowa, and EGR Insurance all stepped up for tonight's game to sponsor it. Getting into the playoffs, the state of Iowa does have a fee that you pay to be able to do the live broadcast, and we had those businesses all stepped up, and we have a few more that are also willing to do that, as next week's game is going to be another fee that is a little bit more money, so we're going to need some additional sponsors, and we appreciate each and every one of them. So there we go. We got Paulson coming down here to the right side with a gain of 9 yards, 10 yards. It looks like that's going to be a 2nd and 1, so he had a gain of 9 on that play. Great run by Paulson. So
about a 9-yard gain.
Once again, I was talking about our sponsorships. Next week, we're going to be hopefully hosting again and looking for sponsors to be able to do the live broadcast. And
Paulson, right
so
off
our
the right guard.
Family members and friends outside of Mobile and alumni and whoever wants to jump on and watch the Wildcats play football are able to do this, and we'll be able to provide a service. And I know we'll be able to have the opportunity to do it again next week, just because of the great support we have for our athletic program here at Woodbury Central. So once again, I want to thank everybody that reached out to me after I made a simple Facebook post saying they were willing to step up and help out. So once again, thank you to each and every one of you. Once again, we're going to run Paulson. He's going to have a short game.
Takes a couple of tackles off the left side. Brought down by number 75, Martin.
This is a bad.
Short gain, 2nd and 8.
On this side.
You can.
Not sure.
Oh, just missed by O'Mara. That does not happen. Aiden is not having the game he usually has at wide receiver. Usually he gets a handful of opportunities, and he takes advantage of each and every one of them. So that's not typically how Aiden, when he gets his chances, typically he takes advantage of each and every one of them. So
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 here for the Wildcats. Looks like we have a screen here to Paulson.
Paulson around the cut. Brought down
Some light hits there.
by Groby.
They are not going to call a flag. They're just going to let it play through. So 10 minutes left, 39-6 Wildcats in the 4th. It's going to be 4th and 5. Cats are going to punt here. Going to have a low punt there, Paulson, but it's going to get a Wildcat bounce. It's going to be down inside the 20, inside the 15 on the 11-yard line, it looks like. So Avoca will take over on the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for Avoca. 9:26 left on the clock. 4th quarter, 39-6 Wildcats lead.
At the 13-yard line, Vikings will have it 1st and 10 in their own territory.
First and 10 for the Vikes. 44 splitting out there in motion. Hand off to Pauly.
Pauly off the right
low shoulder
side.
pads. Keep those shoulder pads low. He's a tough one to take down, I can tell you that. He's had some
Davis
nice
on
games.
the tackle. Gain of about 6, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Vikings. Drop back to pass here. Wildcats were all over him there. So
incomplete.
Oh, they're in the car.
3rd and 4.
Lund was the intended receiver. He's a nice sized receiver. It looks like they have him listed at 6'3", 185. So it's a good target.
Let's go, Gary!
He's just a junior. Sternberg's a junior as well, the quarterback. They're going to have a nice team again next year. So Pauly again with the ball.
Pauly on the right side.
Good run. He's running tough. Pauly is running tough. They're going to be 4th and about 2. He had about a 2-yard gain there.
Down by Kruger.
Kruger up on the tackle from the free safety spot. So
Gain of about 2. That'll make it 4th and about 2.
4th and 2. They're going to punt. Avoca's going to punt. Cats are going to be back to receive. Carter Blau back. Oh, high snap over his head. He's best just to take the sack. Oh, he gets it off. Oh, this is going to be a mess. I believe it hit the back of Blau. I think it hit the back of Blau. What are they going to call it here? The ball is going to be called down on the 30-yard line, I believe. Wildcats ball. The Avoca fans were hollering that it went off a Wildcat, and the only Wildcat around the ball there was Carter Blau, but he didn't seem too stunned that it hit him, so it must have hit an Avoca player. So the Wildcats are out of the ball, have the 29-yard line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. McGill in the backfield. Klunder at the call. Pass, deep, wide open. Blau with a touchdown. Wow. Wow. That was a good play call. Great pass. There's a little bit of talking out there. That number 3 for Avoca looks familiar. Yep, that's Hayden Fisher's his name. He's a wrestler. Good wrestler. Hayden Fisher's a good wrestler. But there's a little bit of talking back and forth going on between the Wildcats and the Vikings. So there it is up. The Cats are going to be up 46-6. We're going to head in the fourth quarter. We're going to head to a commercial break here. Ahead 46-6.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back. Cats lead 46-6. 7:38 left in the fourth. 35-point rule continuous clock will be into effect here. So if it stands the way it is, the next 7 minutes and 38 seconds will go by fast. And I'm sure that's not going to hurt my camera girl's feelings one bit, because she's probably getting cold tootsies right now. So I know I am. I was not prepared. I came here a little early. Cats with the kickoff return. Oh, man. Looks like he ran right into. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, these flags have been coming a lot here. So
return. Kruger on the tackle.
Kruger's on the tackle.
Out of bounds, but we do have a flag on the play.
You see how this. Tonight was an interesting night. We got here early to get the broadcast set up and get going, and we had some technical difficulties. And thank you to Folder Digital Solutions. Gabe jumped online, and it's amazing what you can do with technology right now. And he had himself online, and we had to call in some additional resources, and we had 3 or 4 people working on the system to make sure we could get the broadcast up and running and be able to provide you with a high-quality broadcast. So thanks for the guys at FDS. They do a phenomenal job of providing this service. Work really hard. I tell you what, I've enjoyed working with Gabe for the past couple of weeks. I didn't really know what I was going to get into doing this, and it's been a pure joy working with the guys at FDS. And all they want to do is provide a quality service to sports in the area and give people from outside the area an opportunity to watch football or basketball, wrestling. You know, they're pretty open. Anything you want to provide an opportunity for your school or to, you know, keep people in contact with what's going on in your community. They're on board. They want to help out. So it's pretty cool working with those guys. I'm glad I reached out to them and told them I would willing to do this, because it's been a lot of fun so far, and I'll continue to get better week by week, I hope. So we got an injured Wildcat here. I think he took one in the chest. Copeland, it looks like, is coming off a little slow, but Chase is a tough kid. He'll get his breath back. Right, it looks like he's grabbing right at the sternum, so that one hurts pretty bad.
Copeland injured on play, coming off the field with the trainer.
So they're going to have second and 7 for the Vikings. Fake to Pauley, play action pass off to 44, wide open on the flats there.
Lund.
Another flag on the Wildcats, it looks like. Another flag on the Wildcats. Looks like they're going to call for a late hit out of bounds. Be thrown for another 15.
and sportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats. We'll tack on 15 more.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
Ball on the 20 for the Vikings, first and 10.
Back to pass to Sternberg, getting a lot of pressure. McCormick is in there, just swiped and missed. Great job by Adrian McCormick. He is only a sophomore, but he's going to be a threat if he really sticks to it and believes in Coach Bramer.
Blaze Sanford.
If he comes back out for wrestling and believes in himself and the coaching staff, Adrian has a lot of upside potential.
Loss of about
and,
2.
Really, it's just about Adrian realizing what he can offer to himself and to the football team. I mean, he's going to be tough. So, 2nd and 14, it looks like, for the Vikings. Good play there by Cooley. Great job by Cooley.
11, Grovey.
Ryder Cooley out there making a great play.
A nice place by number 54, Blaze Sanford again.
Blaze Sanford also in on the play there.
3rd and 13.
Vikings are going to call timeout here. 5:26 left on the clock. They're going to be 3rd and 13. Ball is on the 25 of the Wildcats, so we're going to head to a quick commercial break. We will be back in 30 seconds. The Wildcats leading 46-6.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome back here. 5:26 left in the 4th quarter. Wildcats up 46-6.
3rd down. About 13
continuous clock for the Wildcats right now, as long as they can hold 3rd and 13 for the Vikings. Sternberg back to pass. Center screen there to 44. Good play call. Good play call. Going to have a first down.
Right up the middle.
Lund with first down.
Brought down by McGill.
McGill getting credit for the tackle there.
About the 9-yard line, 1st and goal for the Vikings.
1st and goal on the 9 for the Vikings. Good play there, call there. Good play. Option off to the far side.
Around to number 4.
They're going to be in for a touchdown. Touchdown Vikings. They're going to be 46-12, 4:36 left in the 4th quarter. It's going to knock off the 35-point rule, continuous clock. Vikings set up for a 2-point conversion here. Do not convert on that. Great coverage by Drew Klunder.
With the pass to Groby, incomplete.
Going to be 46-12. We're going to head to a quick commercial break here. 46-12 Wildcats in the lead.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here. Wildcats lead 46-12, 4:36 left in the fourth. Cats are looking for the hands team, thinking the Vikings of Avoca are going to try to onside the kick here, see if they can get the ball back.
Roby to kick off for the Vikings.
They're setting up. Looks like the Vikings are setting up for
the Wildcat.
Regular kick. Blyle back there by himself. Carter Blyle back there. They do script kick it. Great play by Blyle just to down it there.
Blyle fields the ball, takes knee.
Cats are going to take over the ball on the 17-yard line. Oh, maybe on. It looks like they're going to take it over on the 20. 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Wildcats. Cats are subbing some guys in and out here. Paulson.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
Eric McGill in there. O'Mara on the far side. Schultz in here on the near side.
McGill around the right side, brought down by number 3, Fisher. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Cats. No gain on the play. Max McGill again with the carry. He is off. He is off. Oh, nice run, Max McGill. First down.
And then to the left.
Nice gain of 14.
That'll be enough for a
gain of
first down.
14. Great run by Max McGill. 3:41 on the clock. Cats are subbing again. Cooley's in at running back. They're subbing some guys in. Paulson and Schultz in here to the near side. Eric McGill and O'Mara to the far side. Cooley's going to get the handoff. Nice run by Cooley. Great job, Cooley.
Cooley, the running back.
Gain of 5. Gain of 6. Great run by Ryder Cooley.
Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
.255 left on the clock. Cats are going to play this thing slow just to keep the ball in the last possession of the game, get a couple more first downs, get to the second round of the playoffs here for the Wildcats. Should be hosting a second round game. Kool-Aid, nice run. Nice cut. Great job. Great job, Ryder Cooley. Nice run. Nice run, Ryder Cooley. Great run, Ryder Cooley. .223 left on the clock. Clock is ticking down. We're taking the time to get the call in. Timeout by the Vikings. That's an odd call.
Timeout, Viking.
Timeout by the Vikings. We're going to stay right here with the action. There's 2:11 left on the clock. Cats lead 46-12. Once again, I just want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Very, very thankful. We've had them running on the bottom, on the ticker on the bottom of the screen the entire night, and I can't thank them enough for stepping up for tonight. And I know we have a few more in line for next week already that have reached out and said they're willing to help out to make sure we can broadcast this game. So I'm sure we'll be back again next week. If we host, we'll be here for sure. If we're on the road, it's always, this is an interesting game in the broadcasting world on the road, depending on what the opposing team has for agreements and where they're at and who they have been working with. It depends on if we're able to do our own broadcast or not. So if we're hosting, we're for surely going to be here. If we're on the road, it will depend on who we're playing and what they're willing to let us do. I know last week we would have liked to do it down at Missouri Valley. We would have liked it on the live broadcast, but we found out midweek that they have an agreement with a different broadcasting service, so we weren't able to do the live broadcast last week down there. But anytime we can do it, we're going to for surely take advantage of the opportunity. I know the fall sports are coming up. The Wildcats basketball season, we have an agreement that I know goes through at least the end of December that we have to honor, so we won't be able to do home game broadcasts for the Wildcats for basketball or wrestling at home, but we'll be able to go on the road. And the hard thing is
and again, the Wildcats,
I can't be in two places at one time, and I help out with the wrestling, so we're probably going to do some more live wrestling broadcasts, hopefully, when we're on the road. We travel a lot for wrestling. We go a lot of different places, and I know Coach Klunder has notified us that he would love to see his football players that wrestle do what they do what they love, and so hopefully I'm recruiting Coach Locke to get in the broadcasting booth with me for the wrestling, and we're going to go on the road, hopefully, with the wrestling team and bring back some of our Saturday tournaments that were when we're over in Tripoli or North Lynn or down in Council Bluffs.
What the hell just happened there?
We're going to this ref is really giving Kyan Schultzen some words, so I don't understand why. All we're trying to do is honor the respect of the game and play the game out. But
Wildcat 46, Vikings 12.
Wildcats win 46-12. 5 seconds left on the clock, and you're going to hear the sirens here in 1 second. So
that ends the first round game of the playoffs.
That will end the first round game. We're going to have a little recap here. I'm going to pull up some scores from around the area.
After scores tonight, tomorrow
at 9 a.m.
Winning teams will be put in a pod.
And we're going to find out our destination tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break here and see if I can pull up some local scores of how the Wildcats might be, some different scenarios that might be happening for the Wildcats and who we might be playing. So hold tight here. I'm not done with the live broadcast. We'll be back in a few minutes to give you some updates on some local scores and also just give a recap on tonight's game. Cats are headed to the second round of the playoffs with a big win of 46-12 tonight. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park. all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
Welcome back. Quick break there. Wildcats have a quick breakdown, a little celebration for the Wildcats coming off the field here. First round playoff win, down to the final 16 teams in the state in Class A football. Announcement will be made on tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. We should know our destination of who we play, where we're at next week. I would highly expect us to be playing at home next Friday night against an opponent. I'm looking at some scores. Looks like there was a highly scoring game up in Hartley tonight between Hartley, Melvin Sanborn, and Tri-Center Neola. 64-46 right now, and it shows it's in the fourth quarter still between Hartley, Melvin Sanborn, and Tri-Center. Hartley is in the lead 64-46. That is a high-scoring game. So that's one score that I had a lot of interest in. Another score was South O'Brien and IKM Manning. South O'Brien is leading that game 21-7. That's a final score now that just updated a few seconds ago. So that's a final score. South O'Brien beats IKM Manning 21-7. 42-14 is the score. Logan Magnolia over Lamar's Galen Catholic, 42-14. That is a final score. That's another District 8 Class A member. So looks like Logan and Woodbury Central are the two schools out of Class A still in the playoffs, District 8. So a few other scores that caught my interest here. I've just scrolling through some scores. MOC Floyd Valley at half. Still, that one has not been updated. Trying to look for updates that I can see. West Lyon 42-8 over Garner Hayfield. Harlan 76-0 over Knoxville. Sergeant Bluff Luton 41-7. Winterset 37-35 ahead of Lewis Central. 46-20 Spirit Lake over Osage in the fourth quarter. 63-0 Sioux City East over West. Lawton Bronson in a non-playoff game, just a one more game for the end of the season. 24-17 over MMCRU. The Kingsley Pearson score has not been updated on the service I'm looking at. West Sioux is up 57, or they won over West Monona 57-7. Final in Cherokee. Cherokee beats Westwood in a non-playoff game 22-14. Boyden Hall Rock Valley beats Bishop Heelan 48-9. Ridgeview beats Trainer 14-0. Western Christian beats Kemper Catholic 21-7 in a final. That's a final. Spencer beats Storm Lake 42-7. OA BCIG 56-0 over Red Oak. Fort Dodge 35, Lamar's 15. West Hancock wins 43-7. Once again, your Woodbury Central Wildcats win 46-12 tonight in first round playoff action. So that's the live scores I have at this moment here locally. So looks like the Wildcats, the next round action is going to be kind of interesting on where they go and who they face. I'm going to give you my personal thoughts on kind of where they go and what they have. I think they're going to probably be up here in the North District. I'm guessing we're going to see South O'Brien is a potential opponent. I would imagine Hartley will probably get the one, and we'll get the one, or Hartley will get the one. One of us two will get the 1 seed, and the other one will get the 2 seed. I think we'll be North is my guess, but you never know. I mean, the state's going to look at everything. They might send Hartley back over to West Hancock area. They've played in the regular season. Might send us down south and put us with Logan, and we'd be the 1 and Logan would be the 2. And we would have home field advantage for the next 2 weeks if that was the case, because we have the criteria over Logan beating them at home in week 2 of the season. We'll see how it all plays out, but the Cats come out tonight, really make a stance on the first couple of possessions, go 3 for 3 on touchdown conversions on the first 3 possessions. Then toward the end of the second quarter, we have some slow up a little bit, have a few little issues getting the ball in the end zone, and then come out after half and give up a touchdown right after half, and then put the points on the board and get up by 35, and then give up a late touchdown with a couple penalties there at the end that weren't really needed, but they are what they are. You just move forward, move on. Don't think about that much. Get the win tonight over a nice Avoca team. I mean, I have to give them credit. They're going to end up the season 4-5, but they've got some good athletes that they're going to be a good football team next year. They're going to come back strong. Coach Harris, I mean, obviously he's coached some good football teams here in the past. I know a few years ago they were ranked up toward the top in Class A football, and they had a young man, Denver Pauly's older brother, Gabe Pauly, and they were playing really good football then, and so they've played at the top, and they made it to the top 32, and they played a Woodbury Central team that has a good solid group of kids that have played really good football this season. So they have nothing to hang their hats on coming up here and taking the loss tonight against the Wildcats, because these next couple rounds, they can go either which way. I mean, it could be one game and you're done, and the Wildcats could make a good run here if we get that offense clicking like it's capable of clicking. So defensively, the Wildcats are just going to play tough defense like they do every night we're out here in action. Coach Bramer, He's gonna bring the heat on a lot of opposing teams, and you're going to have to strategically put a game plan together to make the calls to outsmart Coach Bramer. He's just done it for a long time. He understands the game. He knows what he's up against, and it takes some good play calling there. You're going to have substantially better athletes. I mean, and I've only seen that a few times against the Wildcats where it's just nothing we could do. And it's been a few years when we were, like I said, I know I talk about it a couple times, but that state semifinal game when we played West Hancock over in the dome, and physically you just look across the team and you're thinking that's a Class A football team, because they had some really big boys and some really good athletes that year, and they had it all put together. So, that was a lot of fun nonetheless, no matter what. And Coach Bramer put the best game plan that he had out there that time, and he'll do that week in and week out. And so I would expect next week when we show up, we're going to be at home. I'm almost certain about that, unless something really strange happens, which I just don't foresee. So we'll be back here next week. We'll be obviously next week we'll need some additional sponsorships to step up, and we're thankful for the ones that for surely did this week, and the other ones that reached out to me that we didn't need to take your opportunity to give us the sponsorship for doing this live broadcast for this week, but we for surely are going to need to reach out to a few more for next week to be able to do this live broadcast as well. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're excited about where being in this another week. Wish it would warm up a little bit, but no matter what, when you're playing this late in the year, you're thankful for being out here, and you just bundle up and enjoy it. So just looking out here to the south of our facilities, I like to keep everybody up to date, because I know most of the people listening to the live broadcast are from out of town or don't get back here, alumni, parents, friends or friends of parents, family, what you say it, but I know I recapped it last week, but we do now have a paved parking lot here to the south side between the, west or east of the school, between the football field and the weight room. It is all paved now. The middle school gymnasium is going to be, I believe the gym floor is being installed right now. Jeremy Cross has done a phenomenal job leading the efforts in that, and that is going to look really nice. Going to have retractable bleachers, practice gymnasium where two courts can practice at the same time. When you look out to the south here, you also see the wrestling room. The wrestling room's been without a locker room for a lot of years here. And able to provide the wrestlers with a locker room. They're building a new wrestling room attached to the school, so just south of where the current band room is, and which would be east of the current locker rooms, they're putting a nice sized wrestling room attached to the school there. That thing looks like it should be enclosed by next week. I see metal on the sides. I know they were working on the roof earlier this week when I drove by, so they're making progress on that. I don't think we're going to be in there by the opening practices, but that's all right. We'll deal with what we always have dealt with, sending the kids home to hopefully shower when they get home. But hopefully by after the first of the year, we're in that new wrestling room so the kids can take the proper hygiene they need in wrestling to prevent the spread of infectious diseases as far as skin funk and that stuff. So if you're a wrestling person, you understand what I mean by that. If you're not, just ask a couple of the parents that are involved in it and they'll fill you in. But nonetheless, there's a lot of great things happening here at Woodbury Central. The high school gymnasium now does have air conditioning, so that is a huge addition. I know it was very helpful in the fall here, volleyball season, be able to walk in there and the air conditioning, and that was a great addition to the school as well. So the school board's doing a phenomenal job of trying to keep things heading in the right direction for our school and keep doing the additions that we need to, and we're always looking for additional help whenever we can get it. I know there's always opportunities to help around the school or help with little things like this, doing broadcasts or doing the chain gang or doing scoreboards, and it's always nice to see additional people, unfamiliar faces stepping up to help out around the school as well. So I know the administration and the teachers and everybody involved do appreciate it. The coaches are phenomenal at thanking you and staying in contact, and it's really nice just to see a lot of people involved. So I appreciate you tuning in tonight. Look forward to next week. Wildcats with the win, first round over Avoca Vikings. Looking for week 2, first round of this, we'll call it the quad pod final 16. They just divided it into 4 quads now for the final 16, and we'll see. I believe we'll be hosting the first round of that, and we'll probably be hosting the second round if everything works out for the Wildcats. So thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week. I'll lock up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just pull those cords through and I'll lock up.
Okay.
You bet. Thanks, Roger.
Yep. I got the other side locked.
Okay, sounds good.